What's up, folks? My name is Tyler, or better that you see it on here, Pop Guy Ty, whatever. In this video, I'm going to be showing off my entire Funko Pop collection as of right now. So today is December 27th, 2025, and I kind of want to just do a full tour of everything I got right now. So I kind of stop it at some points. I recorded this, within the last few weeks. Kind of just did some batch recording and stuff like that, so showing off everything I got right now, and right now I'm pretty full up, so time to take a break for a little bit. And the whole point of making this is to show off, of course, collection, and maybe give people a chance to subscribe that are into Funko Pops and whatnot. And the point also is I'm going to take each one that I show off and turn it into a short that'll hopefully last me just about the whole 2026. So I'm gonna spend quite a lot of time working on that stuff. So anyway, I hope you like it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Please let me know what your favorite Funko Pop or couple in my collection is. Mind you, I just started collecting hard about 8 months ago, so I built this collection up pretty quick. So try not to burn myself out too much. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Please be sure to like and subscribe and comment down below. And here we go. Alright, so starting off with the first pop in my collection, we've got this Terrifier, 1591, Art the Clown. Now I guess this is where I'm going to build my base at for this. Next up, we've got this Golden Age Superman 609. This is actually a pretty new release. I think it looks fantastic. I love the blue box on these new Superman releases. Really makes it look awesome. Here we've got the Little Pale Girl, of course, from Terrifier. This is a glow-in-the-dark variant. Actually, I believe this might be the only version of this character that we get in the Funko series. Maybe you can see her eyes glowing a little bit, but yeah, I was able to scoop this one up on Big Bad Toy Store for retail, so not too bad. So here we've got another Superman, one of the newer Superman releases, 611. This is from the Fall of Sinestro. It also does have this really cool blue box to go along with it. I've actually not read this comic or this series or anything, but I just thought it was really cool with the red eyes. It looks really awesome. Another one from Terrifier 2. This is released 1796. We've got Art the Clown, and he's got the head with the candy inside of it. I thought this was pretty unique and interesting. So we got another Superman here. This is release number 610. This is the Adventures of Superman. It's got like a black and white to him. It says Superman 1950 on it. I just really like this series. There is another one in the series. I believe it was Blackest Night Superman, and I didn't pick him up, but I thought that the ones that I did show off here are pretty neat. So here we've got a Star Wars release. This is Ahsoka, and she comes with lights and sounds and all that cool stuff. So I'm hoping that, batteries are not included. Oh, they are. So hopefully they're not inside of it, so this doesn't like corrode over time, but I thought this was pretty cool. So here we've got a Lord of the Rings pop. We've got Gollum. It is a newer release. This one does glow in the dark. I don't know how well you can see it on camera, but it does have like kind of like a hieroglyphic kind of tint to the box and whatnot, I guess. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but yeah, it's a cool pop nonetheless. And then we've got, next in the series, we got Frodo Baggins, who also glows in the dark. And probably can't tell with the glow-in-the-dark feature on it, but, he's got the Lord of the Rings, the ring around him. I think that's a really cool feature. But it makes me wonder if the rest of these in the series, in the set, particularly like Treebeard, if he glows in the dark too. But we'll see. So here we got another Star Wars release. This is the Boba Fett. It's kind of like the original one. They will re-release these. This is Star Wars number 8. But yeah, classic Boba Fett in that classic Funko stance. kind of killed the value on, you know, the original Star Wars Pops that came out, but it was cool to get this one for retail. Maybe it'll go up in the future, maybe not. Next up we got this Chewbacca, and this is actually from my wife's collection, but she kind of gifted it to me, so she didn't sell it. But this is the 2022 Galactic Convention exclusive Chewbacca, and he's armed. Looks really cool. Star Wars Pop 513. Next up, we've got a 2-pack battle scene. This is from Terrifier 2. This is Art versus Sienna. You can see from Terrifier. They look pretty cool. This was an Amazon exclusive. Unfortunately, I don't have a protector for this, but maybe someday down the line. Seems to be going up in value, which is kind of strange as it just came out, so guess we'll see where that goes. Here we got some more from my wife's collection that she kind of told me to just put in mine. So we got Hunter from the Bad Batch, Star Wars 446, another Star Wars Pop from the Bad Batch. I think these came out around season 1. So this is Star Wars 443, this is Wrecker. And then this one was a Target exclusive. This is Omega. I do remember a little hard to track down at the time, but none of these seem to have really gone up in value whatsoever over the years. It's kind of weird going back and, you know, revisiting these, because I remember when we went out and bought these, but we got Crosshair here, 444. It looks pretty cool. And then another gifted one from the Bad Batch. This is Echo, Star Wars. And then we've got Tech. This is the last one in the series. There's a set of 6 that came out, of course, years ago at the time. And actually, the way I'm stacking these out of order would probably drive most people crazy. Alright, we got another Terrifier one, and actually we got to talk about this because this Terrifier, of course, has Art the Clown with his little silly glasses from Terrifier 2. And, you know, the thing about it is this particular pop went up big time in value over the years. But Funko recently did a small restock, and it seems like a lot of people just ended up, like, grabbing quite a few of them. And I got mine from eBay, I'm pretty sure, for, like, 20 bucks shipped. So it may go up in the future, but Funko is so weird, you know, it goes up and down and up and down. So yeah, I really love this pop. Here we got another Star Wars pop. This is Obi-Wan Kenobi. This is a recent release, but of course you can see in there, he's got the little thing that says, "Hello there." So I thought this was pretty fun. I actually gifted one to my friend for his birthday. He told me that Obi-Wan was his favorite, so I got him one, and then I saw him at Walmart not too long ago, and I forget that all Star Wars pops are pretty much bobbleheads. Basically all Disney ones. So this one goes out to all my people on this channel who subscribed originally for my Simpsons content. We're still doing Simpsons content, but it's a little different now. We got Crazy Homer here. This is from the Treehouse of Horror, series 1743. I did not, or at the time I thought that it was a Funko exclusive because it's got the sticker, but I got mine on Big Bad Toy Store, so yeah. And this one is for all the DC fans out there. This might be one of the best Batman pops out there because it's based off of classic Batman, and I'm really digging how these days, instead of just like the same pose that Funko did for years and years and years on all of their figures, each character kind of has its own unique sculpt and build and pose and all that, so this one's really neat. Alright, here's some more classic DC. This is Wonder Woman, and again, she's got her own unique pose. This is number 600. I really dig this one. Classic Wonder Woman. She looks really nice. Some more classic DC nostalgia. We got Superman, and this might be one of the best Superman pops ever put out. Like, that pose. So, classic Superman. Looks really good. Here we got one for Godzilla fans. This is from Godzilla v Kong versus Kong, whatever. This is Mecha Godzilla. It's advertised as glow in the dark, but I just held it under glow or under a light for like 2 minutes, and I'm not seeing any glow. So some of these are kind of hit and miss as far as glow in the dark. Here we've got a pretty unique one. We got a 2-pack of Itchy and Scratchy, and they somehow managed to fit 2 into, you know, a pack that essentially, you know, the size of 1. Because if you stack it, that's how I'm gonna stack it. It's gonna be weird, but yeah, I got this at the Twin Cities Comic-Con. You can see I paid 25 bucks for it, but it was a Hot Topic exclusive. I kind of thought that it would glow in the dark, but you know, still pretty cool for the Simpsons collection. Okay, up next is this pop from Hot Topic. It's a Hot Topic exclusive. This is a brand new Jason pop, Jason Voorhees. I think it's pretty cool. It's from the Jason universe. You've probably seen me show it off in a previous video, but I think it's really cool. This is my one and only Office pop as of right now. It's one of my favorite shows of all time, but this is the new Michael Scott from The Office. He's got his world's best boss mug, and up there, if you can see it, it's probably a little glare. It's got a little bubble that says, "That's what she said." So, 1773. Here is another 2-pack that I picked up from the Twin Cities Comic-Con 2025. I am a Juggalo, yes. So this is Madrox and Monoxide Twisted 2-pack. I only paid 20 bucks for it, so not too bad. I think it's pretty unique 2-pack. I wish ICP would get some pops, but you know. Here we got a South Park pop. This is from one of the new waves. This is Jimmy Valmer. And yeah, again with the unique poses. Looks great. 1761. We got another South Park pop here. This is Hippie Exterminator Eric. And yeah, he's got a pretty unique costume there. There have been so many Cartmans that have come out. And yeah, I don't see them stopping anytime soon, especially if they have the license. So 1760. Continuing on, we've got this Hal Jordan Green Lantern. This is from the new wave of DC pops. This is not my only Hal Jordan that'll be in this video, but he looks excellent. Don't you want to make some mother effing money with this Kissing Company Butters Funko Pop? I really like this one. This is probably like one of my only Butters in my entire collection. Here we've got Craig Tucker here with Stripe from the new South Park wave. And actually, the only one I'm missing from this wave is Wendy. And that's just because I couldn't find one in stock, so that kind of sucked. But waiting on a pre-order. I do not use Spotify anymore, but what I do use is YouTube Music. And this year, I got the award for my #1 artist, Machine Gun Kelly, MGK. This is a Funko Pop of him from the album cover of Tickets to My Downfall, one of my favorite records of all time. Yeah, so I think this one looks really cool. And then we got another one of MGK. The shorter hair, with the pink guitar, kind of doing a little jumping pose. 255. So I actually got this one on a pretty big deal, pretty big Christmas or Halloween deal. This is Oogie Boogie. I thought these were cool looking. They're like patchwork. I don't know. Strange. 1634. Alright, next up I'm going to be showing off some Spider-Mans from my collection. First one we got here is a Funko exclusive. This is the Scarlet Spider. I believe it's the Ben Reilly Spider-Man with the blue hoodie. Looks very cool. And then from No Way Home, we've got the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. This is obviously Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. Definitely one of my favorite pops in my collection. It is kind of a common, but when I got it from Big Bad Toy Store, it was wrapped in it was called collector graded. So I don't know what the heck that means, but you know, they had it, you know, specially wrapped. So I had the first access to pulling it out of the package. It's kind of weird. And then we've got Venom. This is from the Gamerverse wave of Funko Pops. This is Venom from Spider-Man 2, which I have yet to play, but I mean, it looks super sick, honestly. Venom's one of my favorite characters. And I picked this guy up from Target. The box is a little dinged up. It was probably the best box that I could find, but it had a little bit of a ding. This is Peter Parker slash Iron Spider-Man. Pretty interesting concept, having a half and half. Got a couple other of these too. Then we got the classic. This is part of the new Marvel New Classics wave. 1422 Spider-Man. Very original looking Spider-Man from his original look. I got the rest of the wave as well, showing off in this video. 1422. And then from the Funko store, which is kind of funny that I got it from there when it says it's a Target exclusive. Only at Target. Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man, 1977. 1452. Pretty awesome looking Spider-Man. And then we've got the Spider-Man from No Way Home. This is the Tom Holland version. Kind of got this unique jumping pose. Oh yeah, 1157. Also from Spider-Man No Way Home, we've got the Amazing Spider-Man. So this is Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. I know that they did a ton of different series from this movie, but just so far, this is the only 3 I have right now, but pretty amazing. And at the time of this recording, I ordered this Funko Pop Black Friday deal, and it was $5. And when I got it, I got the chase right from Amazon. So this is Miles Morales, Iron Spider, chase version. I don't have the original, but this is 1448. See a couple of the other Spider-Mans on the back there. Yeah, pretty cool without the mask and everything. And then I got this guy about a week ago. Again, at the time of this recording, you're probably watching it, you know, forever after I recorded this. But I got this from Mercari for like $20. This is the entertainment exclusive Spider-Man versus Spider-Man. The meme, of course, the 2-pack. So you can see them in there pointing at each other. Based off the iconic, famous 60s animated series meme. Pretty cool 2-pack. I got Bitty Pops dropping everywhere apparently. Alright, continuing on, here we got a Super Pop. This is a 6-inch version of Mecha Godzilla. This is a kind of like a blue repaint. I don't know, it's pretty neat. Godzilla 1889. A couple more figures in the lot. Maybe just Godzilla, but I think that they do these justice by doing, you know, Godzilla figures at a larger scale. Here you can see we've got Space Godzilla, and he's also got a unique deco paint job to him, whatever you want to call it. Super menacing looking. Really like all the purple and the turquoise blues and all that. Godzilla 1892, Space Godzilla. Another Godzilla, we got a pink Godzilla, 1890. I believe this is based off of, what is it, Godzilla 85 or 84 or something like that, and they just supersized it and, you know, changed it to different colors. So yeah, pretty cool. I was pretty excited when I got this. Big fan of the larger figures, monsters and stuff. It fits, you know, makes sense. So here we got one of my favorites in the whole damn collection. This is Godzilla -1 Godzilla. Just take a look at that beaut. This is a Comic-Con exclusive this year. Let's see, 2025. Yeah, it's got some weight to it. Packs a punch for sure. I mean, I can't even fit the whole thing on camera. It's massive. But yeah, definitely one of my favorites. Funko exclusive, Comic-Con exclusive. Even that back is super cool. Here we got a Simpsons pop from one of the new waves. This is Krusty the Clown with Mr. Teeny. He's also got the famous pie in his hand. You know, new sculpt, new everything on these Simpsons pops. Kind of took the piss, I guess you could say, took the piss out of the old ones, kind of made them lose their value a little bit, but I got the whole wave here. This is Krusty Definitely a really cool one. And then alternatively, to go with it, there was a GameStop exclusive Krusty doll that, you know, based off of the Treehouse of Horror, obviously by the boxing and everything like that. It's the evil Krusty doll. I'm sure if you take it out of the box, which I'm not going to do, he's got the, you know, good and evil in the back, but seems a little late to come into the wave. I believe those other Simpsons Treehouse Pops came out forever ago, but really cool pop nonetheless. Here we've got a South Park pop. This is Eric Cartman, number 17. This is the Respect My Authority Cartman. I actually have 2 of these. This is a double, but yeah, definitely they've definitely had their share of making a ton of South Park, and more specifically Cartman pops. Here is a not South Park, Star Wars pop. This is Darth Vader, and this is based off of Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. The scene where Anakin raises up on the table to reveal that he is Darth Vader. Spoiler alert. Target Con exclusive, I believe this last summer, but Star Wars pop, $7.57. Here we got another Godzilla pop, Godzilla 1663. One of my only chases as of right now. But this is based off one of my favorite Godzilla films of all time. This is Godzilla 1984. You can see he's got that red and orange deco job to him. I actually don't even have the original of this, but had to get this chase one. I thought it was really cool. Here we've got another Art the Clown from the Terrifier franchise. $15.90. I believe this is just from the original Terrifier. He's just got the knife there. But yeah, super cool looking. I kind of wish I did this one earlier, because now it's out of place on the wall. But well. Here we got a WWE pop. This is Roman Reigns, the Tribal Chief, and he is in his infamous Superman punch pose. This is definitely from a newer wave. This is WWE Funko Pop 183. Roman Reigns, Tribal Chief. Another WWE pop in the collection. This is brand new again. This is WWE Pop 182. This is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. This is CM Punk, and it is the first CM Punk pop released in like 10 plus years, and this is from his infamous pipe bomb. So he's got the Stone Cold shirt with the yellow gear, holding the microphone, doing the finger point. I think it's a really cool pop. Hopefully we get some more CM Punk pops in the future. Yet another WWE pop. We've got the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. This is WWE Pop 179. It is a Fanatics exclusive, I believe. And this is based off of his entrance at WrestleMania 41 or 40 when he won the title. You can see he's got the mask there. That was done by, you know, that guy that does all the masks. But one and only Cody pop in the collection as of right now. Pretty neat. Here we got another Simpsons pop. This is original, well, not the original, but Homer Simpson, 1737 Simpsons. This is Homer. He's got a Krusty Burger bag and soda in his hand. Got that classic white shirt, the blue jeans. Really awesome that they redid these Simpsons pops. Here we got another Terrifier pop. This is Art the Clown. Again, this is the bloody variant Terrifier, $15.92. And you got Art the Clown looking all menacing, but he's got some red on him. Alright, so here we got another South Park pop. This is South Park number 27. Another Cult of Cartman pop. This is from Faith. I can't remember what the heck it's called. But, yeah, this is Faith Plus One. This is when Cartman creates his own Christian rock band. It's pretty funny. Another South Park pop. This is South Park number 20. This is Tool Shed. And, yeah, need I say more? It's kind of, not one of my favorite pops, I'll be honest, but I got him in a lot, if you've seen a previous video that I posted, but he's pretty cool. Here we got another Simpsons pop. This is a couple years old. It was actually a birthday gift this year from my wife. This is Ned Flanders. It's the version of Stupid Sexy Flanders. And definitely one of the funnier pops out there. One of the funnier episodes, one of the funnier pops. Here we got another pop from when I actually first got back into collecting pops, because I did for years and then I stopped, and now I'm back into it. And so when I started, this is one of the first ones I got. This is Homer Simpson in the Hedges. Got a really good deal on it. It's an Entertainment Earth exclusive. I believe came out in, I don't know, 2019, 2020, something like that. But of course, based off the famous meme. Another Simpsons pop. This is from one of the recent waves. I believe that came out early this year or late last year. This is Homer. This is Deep Space Homer, based off of the famous Homer in Space, Deep Space Homer episode. He's got the chip. He's got the astronaut outfit. Simpsons 1653. And then before they actually re-released or made new Simpsons pops this year, they came out with this Bart Simpson last year or something like that, maybe earlier this year. But this is Simpsons 1652. It's just regular Bart, not Bart Simpson, just Bart. He's got the skateboard, kind of got that, he's leaning on the skateboard look. But awesome pop. Here we got a Amazon exclusive that came out probably several years ago, but I just got it this year. This is part dose of my birthday gifts this year from my wife. This is the Devil Flanders, and it does glow in the dark. Of course, it's always the one you least expect, or at least suspect, whatever he says. Simpsons Treehouse of Horror, 1029. Ned Flanders, Devil Flanders. Does have a glow in the dark, and it actually does glow pretty well. Of course, it's not picking up on camera, but goes pretty well in comparison to a lot of pops that they come out with. This is from Halloween 2 specifically, 1904. This is Michael Myers. He's got the bloody teardrops. This was a Hot Topics scare-a-thon this year, 2025. He's got the knife, not even the knife, the scalpel. And yeah, really excited that they came out with this one. Wanted to get this one for a while. Here we've got a DC pop. This is Aquaman. Came out a couple years back. Justice League, only at Target, so it's a Target exclusive. But check out that deco. I really enjoyed this line. I had to finish it. The only one I didn't get was Wonder Woman. Couldn't find her, but eventually. And honest to God, now that I'm showing this off and realizing that all these pops I'm showing off are insanely out of order. So when I finally show the end process of all these up on the wall, people are going to probably have an aneurysm about how I stacked them and how all the franchises are separated and everything. But I think that that's what makes it fun. Here we got a pop of my favorite wrestler of all time. This is John Cena. This is based off of his first appearance. I think it's Netflix. Farewell Tour, John Cena. He's got the farewell logo behind him, if you could see it, but this pop is actually kind of jumping in value. Or maybe it's the other farewell one, but I got this one and the red shirt one, which you'll see in a little bit. Did not get the WrestleMania one, but yeah. Alright, I had to kind of come down here a little bit to show a couple of these bigger, beefy ones, but this is the Jurassic World Spinosaurus. I was really excited when this came out. 10-inch pop, pretty massive. Then, of course, I had to get him a friend. This is the T-Rex from Jurassic World Dominion, $5.91. I don't know why the Spino doesn't pick up that well, but the T-Rex does. Looks phenomenal. Alright, we gotta show off some more Jurassic World pops. So this one's kind of weird. I like the character, I love the movie, but this is Jurassic World, number 1800. This is the Distortus Rex, or better known as the D-Rex. And the thing I don't like about it is you can just see his head poking through on the side. Very strange concept. Could have probably made it a jumbo pop, if I'm being honest. Then, of course, from the original Jurassic Park movie, we've got the T-Rex, Tyrannosaurus Rex, $5.48. Old Rexy there. And of course, from everybody's favorite Jurassic World movie, Dominion, we got the Giganotosaurus, number 1207. This was actually gifted to me from a couple of friends a few years back, but I honestly really love this pop. Then we got a reappearance of a character I was hoping to see, you know, when the movie was announced and when it came out. We've got the Mosasaurus. This time it's got kind of like a green deco to it, color scheme, versus the other Jurassic World movies. A little bit different, but $17.98. And of course, we got to show off a couple of Superman pops here. We got Crypto the Super Dog. Big fan of the movie. I thought it was really good. Came out this year. Superman 565, Crypto the Super Dog. Here we got yet another Godzilla pop. This is from Godzilla vs. Kong New Empire. This is just Godzilla, but it's a 6-inch pop, and I actually scored a lot of these from that movie, from the legendary shop, for like 60% off. So, you know, $25 pop, I got it for like 12. But he looks incredible with the purple eyes and all that good stuff. I got a couple jumbo or 6-inch or whatever you want to call them. They're bigger pops. But here we got Spider-Man here. He's hanging down from the ceiling. I thought this was really neat. It was a Target Con 2025 exclusive. You can see I grabbed it from Target for $10.94. Can't figure out a good way to get the sticker off, but you know, really cool pop. And it's actually a bobblehead too, so if you wanted to take it out of the box, it actually make for quite the fun, you know, thing to display. Got another one that came out this summer, I want to say. T-Rex 1775, and this is the T-Rex in front of the Jurassic Park entrance. So yeah, I'm trying to show it off with the glare from the light, but yeah, you can see it. You get the idea. But I don't think it was an exclusive to anything. I got mine from the Funko store, but I'm still seeing them on the shelves at Target, which is surprising because it's a really sick pop. Alright, so a couple years back, they did a couple Batman Funkos that were released for specific stores or whatever. This one, I mean, they're part of like an artist series or something like that. But I got 2 out of the 4, and pretty much just the 2 that I liked, which I could find at Target. So we got this Batman here. He's got the, you know, the symbols all over him, and he's got like a blue deco to him, and they came in this pop stacks kind of deal, so it's pretty neat. And here's the other one, but hypothetically, I like the first one better, but hypothetically what I was going to say is I really should get these kind of cases for these, but maybe down the road. I kind of pay for the cheaper ones, so these are definitely way better to stack. So they're going to be a good base on the bottom of my little collection here, but that's a pretty neat Batman. And then here we got one for one of my favorite TV shows. This is the only one from the show I have. I planned on getting more from this show, but I never did. This is Peacemaker, and he's got Eagly there. They have a couple out. They have an Eagly, like a flocked Eagly one that came out. A couple different Peacemakers, some side characters, but really surprised they didn't come out with any characters for season 2 yet. Kind of weird. Alright, so this one is Hal Jordan Green Lantern. Like I said earlier in the video, I knew that I had another one sitting around somewhere. This is, I think, an Amazon exclusive. It is a glow-in-the-dark version. I let it sit in the light for quite some time here, and it still, I don't know, it doesn't pick up on camera. It looks good in person, doesn't pick up on camera, but really cool Funko. Next up, we got a Dilophosaurus from Jurassic Park. This is a Meijer exclusive. I don't even know what the hell Meijer is. I think it's a grocery store or something. I could be wrong, but the paint, the deco is a blue with yellow eyes. I just think it looks really neat. I'm pretty sure I got it on Funko for like $8, but super cool. So recently, you probably saw in another video I had, showed off this Jack Skellington along with some other Nightmare Before Christmas Funkos, and I'm not really sure, to be honest, after I've had them for a little bit, I'm not sure why I bought them. I think it was just like the Halloween in me, like, going for it, but yeah, kind of strange that I bought it, but it is cool. They're like patchwork or whatever, but you know, had to get the main character. I just think he looks cool with, like, you know, the X over his eye and all that good stuff. So now we got some Batman Beyond Funkos. This is Armored Bruce. It's pretty neat. I remember this from my childhood for sure. Definitely remember like an action figure like this when I was a kid. But I didn't pick up all these from the wave. I literally just cared about getting this one. And then I just got like the standard Batman Beyond Terry McGinnis. I didn't get the Chase. I didn't get Blight. I didn't really care, to be honest. But had to get this one. Okay, so I've literally only watched like 4 episodes of this show ever. But of course I know the Doomsday character. And yeah, Doomsday Max. Didn't watch Smallville. I really have only watched 4 episodes. I tried watching it this year. I just thought it was so corny. Maybe I'll get around to it one day, but it's an alright show. But so I don't necessarily know the lore behind this particular character Funko Pop, but I do know Doomsday, of course, iconic DC character. So I wanted to get that, and I wanted to get more into the show. I just couldn't. But yeah, cool pop nonetheless. So recently they came out with a couple of these hatchling Funkos. I had to get the T-Rex. I think I might have, what other ones do I have? I think that might be it, literally just this T-Rex. But I'm a big T-Rex guy. I got a big tattoo of it, so I thought this was adorable enough to get, and not disappointed. Funko Pop, Jurassic Park, 1716. From the new Superman movie, we've got Lex Luthor. And I thoroughly enjoyed, you know, this guy, the actor's portrayal of the character. You can see he's holding a mug. So this is Superman Pop 564, or movies, whatever. It's just got plain on the back, but Lex Luthor. Another WWE Pop that I've had sitting in and out of totes for many years. Now that I'm like thoroughly collecting Funkos, he's back out on display. We got Edge. He's definitely one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. And this is kind of a, I think it's his Royal Rumble return appearance look. So WWE Pop 86. Of course, now he works for AEW, so we probably won't ever get another updated one, but you know, cool to have this one. Alright, so we got some new King of the Hill Pops that came out earlier this year. Then we got Dale Gribble. The one weird thing about this, first and foremost, I just want to say the show, the reboot, the revamp is pretty okay. I didn't finish it. I probably got like 4 or 5 episodes in, thought it was okay, and forgot about it. So now I'm reminding myself to watch it. But the one weird thing that people had a gripe about was this bait shop hat. Of course, he always had a Mack truck hat back in the day for the show. But, you know, still captures his likeness pretty well. I think it's a neat pop. Yeah, so then they got Bill Dauterive from the show, 1978. You know, they got the whole back, the scene on the back. Yep. I think that these are pretty sweet pops to have. Couldn't pass them up. Used to be a pretty big fan of the show when I was a young ass kid. And I'm so out of order. I apologize, guys. If it's overstimulating for you, I'm sorry. But we got Mr. Terrific from the Superman movie. I did manage to pick up pretty much everybody from this movie. You see he's holding one of his little devices there, but such a badass character, honestly. Superman Pop 584. And then they recently released a brand new wave of Batman Pops. I decided to pick up quite a few of them. And then I canceled quite a few of my pre-orders, but I've managed to keep this one because it's such an iconic character. We got Nightfall Batman, of course, from the famous comic book series Nightfall. God, losing my train of thought here. So I'm doing so many of these in a row, but this is Batman Pop 571. Yeah, had to have Nightfall Batman. So at the time of recording this video, I only have this Pennywise from the new Welcome to Derry show, which I love. At the time of this video, episode 7 is the latest episode to come out. So I'm waiting for one last episode before the big finale, but I find it fantastic. It's a fascinating show, and Pennywise looks better than ever, especially with this Funko Pop. 1746. From Jurassic World Rebirth, which I loved. I love that movie. We got the Titanosaurus, and it's got some weight to it, honestly. So yeah, it's one of the newer dinosaurs, you know, it's one of the mutant dinosaurs, whatever you want to call them. So Titanosaurus, $17.99. I would recommend this pop and that movie if you haven't seen it. And then from the Superman movie, we got Metamorpho with Baby Joey here, $5.86. I really like the portrayal of this character in the film. You know, had some emotional parts to it. I've watched this movie like 3 or 4 times, so yeah, really cool pop. I wish the eyes, you know, had a glow in the dark to it though. I think that'd be cool, but what are you gonna do? All right, and then another one from the King of the Hill. We've got Hank Hill, the main character, of course. He's got his classic Alamo in his hand there, so yeah, not much to say other than, you know, they nailed the likeness and of this iconic character. 1977. And then the last one from this wave is Boomhauer. You got that dang old Boomhauer, man. I had to get this one, and he's also got an Alamo, so you could set them all up so they're kind of in the back alley or whatever. But they did come out with a Funko store exclusive Hank Hill on the lawnmower. I did not pick up that, but managed to grab these ones because I thought, you know, they're iconic enough. So Boomhauer, 1979. Got another movie pop here. We've got Shrek, and this is a angry Shrek, I guess, from, you know, when they're in his swamp. Hot Topic exclusive Shrek, $15.99. I don't plan on collecting a lot of Shrek pops. I think it's definitely a movie from my childhood that I definitely obsessed over for a very long time. So I just wanted the one for now, but we'll see. I thought this one's pretty cool. This is actually a Funko exclusive, Funko store exclusive. This is Superman from the new movie. This is Battle Damaged Superman. So, you know, it's kind of strange. These Funko original stickers are a little misleading because I feel like it makes you feel like it's an exclusive. But you see a lot of them at like Target. So it's hard to tell really. But this definitely is a Funko exclusive. He's got, you know, the battle damage going on there and everything. But yeah, Superman, $5.88. Another iconic DC character. We got the Batman Who Laughs. Not much to say about this other than they really nailed, you know, they got the wings, they got the smile, the crooked smile, but definitely one of my favorite series, you know, to go back and read, because there's a lot of the Dark Knight's metal stuff. But yeah, Batman Who Laughs, Pop Heroes, $5.72. Like I mentioned before, I just got this Terry McGinnis as far as the Batman Beyond wave goes. It was an okay show, definitely, you know, shaped my childhood as far as animation and comics and being a Batman fan and whatnot when I was younger, but had to get Terry McGinnis. Wasn't really interested in the Chase version. I thought that the standard was just fine enough. So, you know, some Chases I want, some I'm like, I don't really care. So yeah, Batman Beyond, Pop Heroes, $5.60. So another one from the Jurassic World Rebirth movie, we got the Quetzal. I don't know how to say that full. Quetzalcoatl, I don't know. This is Jurassic World movies, 1801. Yeah, it's a pretty neat figure. They had a couple of these that came out with Dominion, but I like this color scheme quite a bit. From the Superman movie, again, the new one, we got Lois Lane, and she's got, you know, her like little business suit on and her badge and all that good stuff. I think they really kind of nailed the likeness on this one as well for the Superman movie. So Pop Heroes, $5.63. Again with, you know, a line that I don't know why I bothered collecting, but we have it, and maybe I'll grow to enjoy it. But we got Sally from, this is the Patchwork Nightmare Before Christmas set. She does look neat. I'll give it that. It's just, I don't know why I decided to buy these. Maybe they're cheap enough. Who knows? General rule of thumb. Anytime you buy a Godzilla pop, it's going to have some weight to it. So this is Godzilla 1954, of course. First appearance. Godzilla movies 1662. And he's holding a plane. And look at those eyes, man. Such a badass pop. Here we got one of my favorite musical artists of all time. We got Rob Zombie. And this is Pop Rocks 337. Rob Zombie. This is from the Hellbilly Deluxe era. This is from the Dragula music video. You know, the one song that mostly pretty much only people know. But I thought this was a pretty badass one. Another one from Jurassic World Rebirth. We've got Dolores, or the Aqualops. And I originally didn't buy this, but then after I saw the movie, I was like, oh, okay, I get it. So yeah, Pop Movies 1802, and I don't like how I have to pretty much display it like that, but, you know, whatever. Here we got Green Lantern from the new Superman movie. This is Guy Gardner. They nailed that bowl cut, really. Pop Heroes 585. I always thought his suit from the movie was pretty badass, so. Here we got some more South Park goodies. We got South Park number 33. We got Ranger Stan Marshwalker, of course, from the Stick of Truth video game. And I got doubles of these, so it's kind of hard to tell. So if I show these off twice, I apologize. But yeah, pretty big South Park collection I got. Gonna be kind of hard to try to group them together, but yeah, it's pretty neat. So from the original Superman movie, we've got Pop Heroes 540. We got Lex Luthor. I don't have the Chase version, but you know, this is a neat pop that they kind of came out with, I believe early this year or late last year, something like that. But I got mostly all of them, I think. But yeah, Lex Luthor. And then Pop Movies 1156. We got everybody's favorite slasher, or at least mine. We got Michael Myers here, and I believe this is based off of his. This is based off of Halloween 1. I'm pretty sure the color scheme and all that good stuff. I think it looks fantastic. So here we got a deluxe one. It's gonna be kind of hard to show off, so I apologize for the glare and everything, but you can see we got Rey and Kylo Ren. It's a 2-pack. You can see it. I got it on clearance for about 13 bucks. Yeah, that ring light's just not doing it justice. So let's see. If I pull the camera back a little bit. Yeah, so it's a glow-in-the-dark Target Con exclusive. Came out earlier this year. Apparently people didn't like it. Of course, because people are, you know, haters for the movie. Unfortunately, I think it was okay. But for about 13 bucks for a 2-pack that glows in the dark, couldn't really pass it up. So here I got one that I picked up super recently. This is the limited edition Funko exclusive Homer on scale, limited to 5,000 pieces. I just think it looks phenomenal. Of course, from like one of the early seasons of The Simpsons, but you know, honestly, Funko, keep it up, because this is a really awesome pop. It's even a Pop Plus, so it came in a thick case. So yeah. Alright, this one I didn't even know about, and my wife pointed it out to me at the store. So we got another, this is a 2025 Fall Con exclusive, LE, limited edition, Superman, Pop Heroes 573. He's got kind of like a shading deco on him, and he's got a little bit of gray hair. So my guess is that it's Kingdom Come. Didn't know about it, didn't hear about it, didn't see any announcements, so if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments, but I'm pretty sure it's a Kingdom Come Superman. So this one right here, I was on the hunt and the chase for a long time for this guy. We got DC's Ultraman. This is Pop Heroes 583, and let me tell you, I was on the hunt for a good 2 months for this, and I finally found it at a store that I honestly wasn't speculating, and grabbed it for retail at Target. Saw this, and I knew immediately it was Ultraman, and my chase was over. Alright, we got another Godzilla. This is Godzilla 1665. We got Shin Godzilla from the 2016 film. I believe this is his final evolution. I can't lie, y'all. I didn't dig this movie. I tried it a couple times, and just for whatever reason, couldn't get into it. And I like most of the old Godzilla movies, but this one, I just, for whatever reason, I couldn't get into it. But I really enjoyed his look, his, you know, appearance in the film. Okay, I'm gonna try to quick fire some South Park pops. So here we've got Boy Band Kyle, South Park 39. They have their own dang line, and it seems like they slowly stopped making like a ton of these, but I picked up a pretty sizable chunk of them recently. If you watch one of my older videos, you'll see that I picked these up. So then we got classic standard Kyle. I do believe that there was the only one of them that I'm missing is a 2-pack of Stan and Kyle together. But yeah, this is South Park Pop number 9. And here we've got Boy Band Stan. I mean, I got the whole wave of boy band stuff. The only one I didn't get was the album cover one. But you know, finger bang. So here we've got, oh, you know what? I'm pretty sure I showed off one of these before. Yep, I totally did. Alright, so here we got South Park number 36. Digital stand. This one glows in the dark. It actually has quite a neat glow job. When you finally, you know, get it to glow and have the light on for a little while. 2022 SummerCon exclusive. Pretty neat. South Park 36. Here we got Princess Kenny from South Park Stick of Truth. South Park number 28. I'll eventually get around to finishing this game. I actually literally just watched this episode like 2 days ago. Here we got South Park number 24. We got Jersey Kyle. So, yeah, not much to say. He's got that crazy hair going on. Pretty funny pop. Here we got Paladin Butters, and I just realized that a couple of these I don't have in protectors, so I have to do that before I put them on my display wall. He's got his, of course, hammer, and yeah, South Park Pop 32. Then we got South Park number 31, High Elf King Kyle, with the, got all that cool accessories and the sword and all that cool armor and whatnot. This is the FYE exclusive. Came out like 3 years ago. This is Awesemo. Of course, this is the scene where Eric, you know, finally gets to take off his Awesemo head, I guess, and he's obviously dying because he's, you know, malnourished and hasn't eaten in days, and he eats the toothpaste or whatever, and yeah, I think it's pretty funny. It'd be funnier if it did come with a tub of toothpaste in his hand. 2021 Fall Con exclusive. Yeah, 5 years ago, they came out with this South Park Pop number 35. This is Kyle as Tooth Decay with his little costume there. Pretty funny stuff there. This is a specialty series. I think this came out in 2017. This is Mr. Garrison. I don't know what makes it a specialty series. I mean, I feel like it should have been in the standard line. I mean, it comes with Mr. Hat. Maybe that's why. I don't know. But yeah, South Park Pop number 18. Here we got another classic character. One of everybody's favorites. He's kind of become like a main character these days. South Park Pop 1473. This is Farmer Randy Marsh. Got a little farmer hat, of course. I don't need to tell you what he's farming, but yeah. Alright, so here we got some more South Park stuff. We're just going to keep rolling with the South Park stuff, but we got the Coon. This is South Park Pop number 7, 2017 Summer Convention exclusive. Of course, this is from a series of episodes that they did on South Park where, you know, they were superheroes or whatever. This is Cartman, obviously, so yeah, I guess they did more in the video games with them, these characters as well, so. Alright, so then we get one of the OGs. We got South Park Pop, or Pop Television, whatever. I don't really know, you know, the numbers and whatever. Like, I don't really go off of that. And it probably drives people crazy, but 1476, we got Mr. Mackey. And if you look real close, he's holding up a little thing that says, "Drugs are bad, okay?" Pretty funny. Alright, continuing on with the South Park stuff. You can tell I have a lot of Pops. We got South Park Pop number 34. We got Towley. This is an Amazon exclusive, and he's flocked. And then we got a classic character, South Park Pop number 22. Classic Randy Marsh. This might be Randy without the eyebrows from season 1 or episode 1 or whatever. And I think that this is the only one that they made Good Times with Weapons from for. This is Stan Marsh. I think it's from the Good Times with Weapons episode, because you got the nunchucks and whatnot. South Park 26. Here we got South Park number 21. This is honestly one of my favorite Funko Pops. So this is Mr. Hanky, the Christmas Pooh. South Park Pop number 21. Definitely one of the originals. And then here we got another Towley here. This is Stephen McTowley, South Park Pop number 41. It's actually a South Park Shop exclusive. I think I grabbed it for way less than retail, but it's funny. He's got his little mustache and his little hat. Here we got a Chase Funko Pop. This is South Park Pop number 12. This is Philip. from the Terrence and Phillip show, movie, whatever. And you can see the Chase version has him holding a little Canadian flag. And then you can't have Phillip without Terrence. Of course, Terrence and Phillip. So here we got Terrence, Chase Funko Pop, limited edition. He's also got the Canadian flag in his hand. Here we got a 2017 Summer Comic-Con convention exclusive. This is Mint Berry Crunch. Very strange, weird, unique. Just a weird character, but it's kind of hilarious. Here we got another Eric Cartman. This time it is Awesemo South Park Pop number 25. It's just the standard version. I showed off the limited edition or the Chase version of it earlier. And I gotta tell you, these are great for putting them on the edge of a display because they got a little bit of weight to them because, you know, he's big boned. Here we got South Park Pop number 11. And this is just the standard version of Terrence from Terrence and Phillip. No Canadian flag, just regular old Terrence. Here we got South Park Pop number 12, just the standard version of Phillip from South Park. Yeah, pretty neat pop that they made these. Definitely one of the original Funkos they came out with for South Park. This is by far gotta be one of my favorite Funkos that I have. This is Eric Cartman with Clyde Frog. This was a GameStop exclusive back in the day, but it's just pretty much standard Cartman from like season 1 where he had Clyde Frog in his hand pretty much all the dang time. So yeah, South Park Pop number 14. Here we got South Park Pop number 3. So this is definitely like getting there as far as like the original ones that came out. This is Ike Bravlovsky. And yeah, everybody's favorite little Canadian baby from the show. South Park Pop number 8. We've got Stan Marsh, definitely one of my favorite characters, but just the original version of him. Nothing crazy going on with him, just kind of him standing there. So South Park Pop number 1 must be that 2-pack of Stan and Kyle, I think. But this is South Park Pop number 2. This is Cartman, and he's holding a sign that says, "I am a little picky." Got his little glasses on there. Pretty funny. Here we got an interesting South Park Pop. We got Wonder Tweak. Not much to say. I mean, one of the later ones, South Park Pop 1472. To go along with the rest of the boy band pops, out of the 4, we got Boy Band Cartman here, South Park Pop 37, with his little goatee. Pretty dang funny. Another one of my absolute favorite pops that I have in my collection as a whole. This is Zombie Kenny, Hot Topic exclusive back in the day. Probably like 2016, 2017, something like that. But South Park Pop number 5, Zombie Kenny. Here we got another finger bang pop. We got Boy Band Kenny. And yeah, he's got his little visor there. It says FB on it. Still got his big coat over his head. A little microphone. Here we got standard Kenny. This is South Park Pop number 16. Classic Kenny McCormack. So this is one of my doubles. This is South Park Pop number 30. Of course, from South Park Stick of Truth, the video game. This is Grand Wizard Cartman. And yeah, not much to say. It's pretty classic Funko Pop. So where I'm at as far as watching the show, there's a lot of the superhero stuff going on here, so it goes well with the timing of where I'm at as far as my rewatch of South Park. But we got this Mysterion here. This is South Park Pop number 4. Got a little superhero costume going on there for Kenny. South Park Pop number 1471. This is another cool classic one. This is Timmy with Gobbles, the turkey, and they pretty much nailed the likeness. They got really good with the likenesses over the years. This one I might have shown off before, but I apologize, but I do have doubles of this, so it's kind of hard to keep track. But this is the High Elf King Kyle, and I do believe that I showed it off before, so I apologize for that. This is a pretty strange one. We've got Human Kite to go with the rest of the superhero gang. South Park number 19. And then we got South Park number 13. This is actually a pretty dang funny one. We got Goth Stan. This is a Hot Topic exclusive. Definitely dig this one quite a bit. Probably one of my other favorites. Hot Topic exclusive, number 13, Goth Stan. Alright, here we got another couple Godzillas in this batch here. This one is a glow-in-the-dark from the original Godzilla vs. Kong. It came out in like 2019. There's a couple different variations of them, and I have both of them, so you'll see that here. But one of them, I can't remember what. One of them, his eyes glow blue, and one of them, his eyes glow green. Can't really tell, haven't had them in the light long enough, but they're pretty heavy. Also from Godzilla vs. Kong, the first one, this is the Books A Million exclusive flocked King Kong with the battle axe. You can see his protector kind of looks a little dirty, scuffed up. It's kind of how I bought it, but been too lazy, I guess, to replace the protector. Pop number 1021. Funko Pop number, well, Pop Heroes 466. We got Superman from the Justice League. I believe this is the 90s iteration where he had the long hair, or maybe the 80s. But these were Target exclusives. I think this is an excellent Superman pop. Up next, I wouldn't call this a special edition, but this is the new Homer Simpson from The Simpsons. He's got his dough face on. You can see he's got a little speech bubble up there. It says dough. I like that Funko Pop is doing unique stuff like this these days. Makes it really unique. Alright, here's a pretty funny one that I got not too long ago. Weirdly enough, for a guy who grew up watching horror movies and whatnot, this is the only Chucky I have in my collection. So this is Buff Chucky from the TV show, which I thought the first 2 seasons were good. Season 3, which this might be from, I can't remember. Very questionable, kind of strange, off the wall. Weird for the sake of being weird, in my opinion, but yeah, this one's pretty unique. Buff Chucky 1722. I want to call this a Funko original or a Funko exclusive, but it definitely isn't. This is the Carnotaurus Jurassic World Rebirth 1804. So it's pretty cool to have a Carnotaurus, but I don't remember this even being in the movie. Kind of weird. From the new wave of Simpsons Pops, we got Mr. Burns. And I'm really curious to see if he even, or if they even continue to do these. But yeah, Mr. Burns, 1739. From the new Superman movie, we've got Funko Pop Heroes 562. We got Superman here, and he's got a little flight stand, clear blue. I think that's really unique. This feels like it would be a good out-of-boxer, but, you know, this is how I'm displaying him for now. Another WWE Pop. We got one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, Mick Foley, Cactus Jack. This is WWE Pop 105, which is crazy that they made this many, and I've only got a handful. But he's got his little garbage can there. I don't know if this is an exclusive anywhere, maybe GameStop. Doesn't have a sticker. Here we got a Target exclusive. This is Bullseye, the Target dog, but he's dressed up as Superman. Seeing this in stores legit made me want to start doing this Funko, crazy Funko world again. So this is probably to thank for that. Here we got another from Godzilla vs. Kong, New Empire, or Godzilla X Kong. We got the main villain, which had a couple different variations in the pop line. I think there's one of him with the throne, I believe. But yeah, this is the Scar King. It's got a pretty unique look. 1541. Also from Godzilla X Kong, New Empire. We just got Kong here, and he's got his little mechanical arm, little yellow mechanical arm. It's pretty unique. It's all beat up, got all those battle scars. 1540. Got another one from Godzilla vs. Kong. This is the Heat Ray Godzilla, FYE exclusive. This one also goes in the dark. This might be the blue eyes glow variation. Super cool. He's got the Heat Ray and whatnot. 1018. Here we got another DC Pop here. Go on with that Justice League line. Only sold at Target. This is the shaded Deco Justice League Flash. I found this one pretty cool, pretty neat. Pretty cool line that they came out with this for this. Here we got from the Superman movie. First one, we got Jor-El, Superman, Pop 538 or Pop Heroes. The little white suit, the Superman logo. Another Simpsons one here we got from the new wave. We got Lisa Simpson here with Snowball 2, the cat. Pretty unique. She's got a little textbook there. 1740. Got another one of these Funko original ones. I don't know what the deal is with these stickers. They make it special or unique or something. We got Bart Simpson here, and he's got a little bubble similar to Homer, and a couple other ones that I've shown off. It says eat pant. Just kidding. It says eat my shorts. 1742. Another Simpsons one. We got Marge with Maggie Simpson. Pretty standard, pretty cool, classic. Wondering if they're going to continue on with the Simpsons line, other unique characters and whatnot. Another Godzilla, Kong, New Empire. We got Zuko, the little baby that tried to attack Kong at first, but didn't work. Pretty adorable little character. Got another Lois Lane for the collection. This time it is from the Superman movie, the first one, the original, 1978. Got her little dress and her notebook and her notepad and all that good stuff. Pop Heroes 539. Got another cool Batman one that I was pretty happy to pick up. This is the Kingdom Come Batman. Those little mechanical wings, summer 2025 convention limited edition. Pop Heroes 569. I think this might be rounding out the weird little decision I had to get some Nightmare Before Christmas pops for cheap, which is the patch versions of it. This is 1636. Tim Burton, of course. You got the little pumpkin on the nose. They're cool enough, but I just still can't figure out why the hell I bought them. Here we got another Godzilla one. This is another 6-inch pop. This is Godzilla Pop Movies, 1893. This is Destroya, one of my favorite villains of Godzilla. I believe this was an Amazon exclusive. I think that's where I got it. You can probably still find it on there, but definitely another cool line of pops they're doing with the Godzillas, making them pretty much all 6-inch figures. All right, here we got another WWE Pop. This is a Fanatics exclusive. This is WWE Pop number 175. You can see that it is L.A. Knight. Yeah. Another one from the Target exclusive line. This is Green Lantern, Kyle Rayner. It's got that shaded deco going on there. Only at Target. Pop Heroes 462. This one I picked up from Walmart, actually. It's got a special deco. Box has got some special artwork on it and whatnot. This is a Star Wars Pop, number 770. This is Kylo Ren. It's got some unique deco, the dark blue going on and all that stuff. It's pretty fun. Pop Heroes, number 337. We got from the Batman 1989 movie, we got the Joker, Jack Nicholson Joker. I don't have enough Jokers in my collection, that is for sure, but he looks really cool. From one of my favorite cartoons of all time, we got from Beavis and Butthead, Poppin' Television 1591. This is Butthead in his Burger World outfit. Another WWE Pop going on here. We got WWE Pop number 117. This is a GameStop exclusive a couple years back. This is Rob Van Dam from his, I believe it's his ECW One Night Stand 2006 appearance. He's got the Money in the Bank briefcase. Another one from Batman 1989. Of course, this is the Michael Keaton Batman. Pop Heroes 275. Got Batman there. He's holding the Batarang. Batman 80-year collection. We got I believe I picked this up in the fall. No, I picked it up in the summer. This was, I don't know if it's a Funko exclusive, but I picked it up from Target. This is Superman. He's got his black costume breaking out at the chains, and he's got a beard. So I think this is the return of Superman. I'm pretty sure. Pop Heroes 557. Another one from Beavis and Butthead. Pop Television 1592. We've got Beavis here in his Burger World costume, and the funny thing about him, he's holding the dead rat. If you know, you know. Another WWE Pop. This is WWE Pop number 176. This is a Fanatics exclusive. We got the Tribal Chief, OTC, Roman Reigns, but he's in all gold or bronze or something like that. Pretty fun. Another one I picked up from Walmart. This is Star Wars Pop, $7.69. It's got all this cool deco on it. This is Boba Fett, and you can see it's kind of comic shaded. I think they're pretty unique. From the Flash movie, we've got Batman. Of course, this is the Ben Affleck Batman, and he's got his classic suit on. Thought the movie wasn't the best, but I've seen it quite a few times. I like watching it for the Batman parts. $13.41. Here we've got a pop of the greatest of all time. This is a WWE Pop, number 177, and we got him in his retirement first appearance. I believe this is the Netflix appearance. John Cena, Fanatics exclusive, and at the time of this recording, he just retired last night, so pretty fun pop. I know that they got another one coming out. It says it's not shipping till the summer of next year, which is wild. Got a couple larger ones here. This is from Jurassic World. This is, I believe, a supersized pop. This is a Velociraptor, part of the TargetCon 2025 line, Jurassic World. 1733. It's kind of like a fossil of a Velociraptor. Here we got another pop here. We got Batman. Another larger pop. This one is actually retailing like over $100 now. I got him for like 15. This is Batman 521. You can see he's kind of got his flight stance going on there. Super cool pop. Pop Deluxe. Batman 521. Got another deluxe pop here, or 6-inch. The difference is not by much. This is from Godzilla X Kong New Empire. This is Kong, the larger version of the one I showed off before. $15.45. He's a lot bigger, of course. But yeah. Also from Godzilla vs. Kong New Empire, we got Godzilla 6-inch. Godzilla $15.44. It's a beefy pop for sure. Got a 2-pack here. This is from the Batman v Superman movie. Of course, this is Batman vs. Superman, so we got Henry Cavill's Superman, Ben Affleck's Batman, but they're entirely green, sold at Walmart. Walmart exclusive. That's a glow-in-the-dark variant. I don't find that the glow is too extraordinary, to be honest. But yeah, pretty cool 2-pack. Another larger pop that we got, the Indominus Rex. This is from the Funko Fusion series. I've never played the game. 1005. I just thought that the had to have an Indominus Rex in the collection. He looks pretty gnarly. Yeah, if it will pick up. From the Superman movie, the first one. This one I found at Target. I was pretty geeked about it. This is Clark Kent, Pop Deluxe 558. Clark Kent changing into the Superman costume in the telephone booth. So yeah, this one's got some weight to it. It's pretty unique. All right, we got another Pop Deluxe. We got from the Superman movie. We got Superman here with the Fortress of Solitude. When I bought this, I originally thought it was from the new one. So then I ended up getting the new one anyways. But yeah, this is 1978. Pop Deluxe 537. Got another WWE Pop here. This is another GameStop exclusive. We got Paul Heyman with the ECW hat and the trench coat and the ECW microphone. Pop WWE 113. We got another Beavis and Butthead Pop. Pop Television 1594. This one was a Funko exclusive. This is Butthead as a ghost. If you remember from the Christmas episode, he's just some dead guy with cool chains. Another Beavis and Butthead Pop. We got 1593. This is Cornholio. You would think this would be a special edition, but it is not. It's not even a chase or anything. Those original Beavis and Butthead Pops I do not have, though, because they are ridiculously expensive. Another cel-shaded, comic-shaded Justice League Pop from the Target exclusive line. Justice League 465. We got Martian Manhunt Hunter, only at Target. Also from that line, we've got Batman. This might be one of the coolest Batman designs because, yeah, he's got his cape going like that and doing the little Cape Crusader bit. It's pretty cool. Unique. Justice League Pop 461. Another Simpsons Pop. We got 1655. We got Fall Out Boy here. Pretty unique. This is Millhouse, if you didn't know, but it makes me realize I gotta get Radioactive Man. I don't have him. So these pop moments here, be kind of hard to show off, but you can see this is from Jurassic Park. This is $11.99. That's Tim Murphy with the Velociraptors. Of course, that iconic kitchen scene. Try to show it off as best as I can here without the ring light. You can see the raptors in there. Such a cool moment. I'm surprised they made it a pop. Another pop moment, we got Star Wars 611. This is Jabba the Hutt and Salacious Crumb. That ring light just kills it. I wonder if, yeah, maybe that'll be different. Still get a little bit of a glare. All right. Still see it no matter what, but anyway, you get the point. This one I got this year. This is from the Jaws 50th anniversary line. This is the Jaws shark, but he's got this unique blue, red, white deco going on. This is Pop Moment, Pop Movies 1754 from the Jaws line. This one is just such a heavy son of a bitch. This is the Pop Moment 1381 from Jurassic Park. This is the scene, of course. This is the T-Rex when he flipped over the Jeep. Such a badass pop. It's actually one of two, and I'm going to show the second one right now. This is part 2 to that. This is the T-Rex breakout. This is Dr. Alan Grant, a giant Dr. Alan Grant with the Jeep, and you can see in the background it's got the voltage sign, the high voltage sign. He's got the flare. Yeah, such a cool moment, but it's just hard to show off on camera. Then we got another piece here that keeps going up in value along with that other Batman from the 80th anniversary collection. This is Batman in the Batmobile, right in the Batmobile. Pop rides. They don't have too many of these, but they got a good selection. I think this is the only one I have for now. But yeah, this is Pop 572 or 522. I mean, let's see Batman in the Batmobile there. Pretty fun, unique piece. This is the other one I was talking about. This is another pop moment. This is Superman in the Fortress of Solitude from the new Superman movie. And this one, he's in the snow, and the fortress is all blue. Really cool moment. Pop moment 582. Another Jurassic Park pop moment we got here. Maybe this is all from the 30th anniversary line. This is Dr. Ellie Sattler with the Triceratops. Very iconic scene. Target exclusive. Very iconic scene with the sick Triceratops. $11.98. Interesting 2-pack here. This is from Pop Movies. Doesn't say a number or anything, but this is Superman and Lois flying. Of course, from the Superman 78 movie. This is a Zavi exclusive, which I don't think they got many of those. So it's kind of interesting. So I'm pretty big on these Pop comic covers or movie posters and stuff like that. But this one, we've got Batman. I believe this is first appearance Batman, maybe. But classic suit 02. So they made a lot of these, and I got a lot to show off. But they're kind of hard to show off on camera. All right, I'm gonna show off a couple of these comic posters or movie posters or whatever. Apologize that you can see the ring light on here, but I'm gonna show them off this way, so the video transition is gonna be a little strange, but it's better to show them this way. So we got Jaws. I love these comic / movie posters. This is so iconic. This was an Amazon exclusive. Came out a couple months back, but it's got the great white shark from below coming up on the victim from the original poster. So here we got Superman. This is Action Comics #1. Super original piece. I picked this up for pretty cheap. You can see the film has got some splotches on it maybe, but super cool. We got a little Superman down there with the Action Comics comic book cover. Got another Superman here. You can see I picked up for clearance for 15 bucks instead of 30, I think they are. Yeah, $30.99. But this is the Justice League of America. I couldn't tell you what issue, but you got them flying down there. Target Con exclusive. Then we got Cyborg Superman from the Reign of Superman series story. Look how badass that looks, honestly. Again, I apologize for you being able to see the ring light, but can't really do much about it. So here we got a Amazon exclusive. We got, this is from the Hush series, Superman. It's on that little platform there, but I'm pretty sure that's what it's from. Here we've got the Amazing Spider-Man. I don't know what issue these are from, but they say 74. I don't want to guess and say that's what it is, but it's pretty cool. He's got, you know, Spider-Man jumping off the wall there. Pretty neat. Here we've got Symbiote Spider-Man with the Todd McFarlane issue 13, which this is the series I'm reading right now. Target exclusive. I really dug this comic and this suit. Here we got another cool one. We got Wolverine. I think this is Wolverine issue 19, 17, something like that. But yeah, such an iconic comic book cover right there from the X-Men. Another Funko original, says it's comic cover 71. This is the Black Suit Spider-Man, another one from the Web of Spider-Man series. Hanging upside down, I thought that was so unique and cool. From Todd McFarlane's Spider-Man again, we've got Spider-Man, but this is from Torment, issue number 1, Todd McFarlane's Spider-Man. Super big fan of this series and this comic cover. So this one, I'm a little bittersweet about it. So I got this Venom one with the intention of hanging it by my TV that I have immersion lights for, because I thought it was the glow-in-the-dark version. Well, it is not. It's still cool, nonetheless, but we got Venom, the Lethal Protector comic, cover number 10. Still a cool one, but I gotta get the glow-in-the-dark version, because, yeah, that's just too cool. And here we got a Star Wars one that I actually picked up at TJ Maxx. Star Wars Darth Vader comic, cover number 5. The comic deco, super cool. Alright, we got a pretty healthy amount of Marvel stuff to show off here. So we're going to start here. We've got the classic Wolverine, number 5. Marvel Pop number 5. Regular Wolverine. And that old school Funko pose. They kind of re-released a ton of them. I think this might be one of the only ones I got. So here we got Cap. We got Steve Rogers here. Marvel Pop number 1419. This is Captain America, of course. From Deadpool and Wolverine, we've got Wolverine with his blades out. He looks super badass. Deadpool and Wolverine, 1363. We got a pretty unique one here. We got Fantastic Four Spider-Man, and this was a Target exclusive, it looks like. Funko Pop Marvel 1451. That blue is really pops. Looks really cool. Also from Deadpool and Wolverine, we've got Gambit, of course played by Channing Tatum. I love this cameo. This is a really cool moment in this movie. Got Gambit there. 1496, Deadpool and Wolverine. From the Fantastic Four First Steps movie, which I just recently saw and loved it. We got Fantastic Four, 1514. We've got Invisible Woman and Baby Franklin as her little sidekick there. Very cool looking. We've got a PX Previews exclusive Marvel Pop, 1450. This is Spider-Man from The Last Stand. He's got his like jacket or hoodie or something and some like long pants or jeans or something. Pretty cool looking. Marvel Pop 1450. From Daredevil Born Again, we've got Daredevil himself, and he's got his accessories in his hands in a fighting pose. That mask looks badass. I actually haven't watched the show yet, but yeah, I'm gonna get around to it probably by the time, you know, you see this video, like a year from now almost, from the time I'm recording it. I will probably have seen it and loved it. From your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, which is a new Disney Plus series, which I'm really digging. I think it's really good. We got Unmasked Peter Parker Spider-Man. I think it's a Funko exclusive, but like I love the costume design for everything in this show. The animation I didn't think I would like, but I actually do quite a bit. So this pop rules. From the summer convention limited edition series Funko exclusive, which I think I found it at Target. I don't remember. We got Marvel 1450. This is the Sensational Spider-Man. So not only do you get a lot of Spider-Mans in this video, but yeah, this one has a pretty cool, unique suit design, and he's got a little flying stand there. Love that. This is another Funko exclusive. We got Captain America here, and yeah, he's in flight pose. Man, that looks cool. From Captain America Brave New World, 1381. Another Funko exclusive here. They did quite a few of these, you know, split halves kind of pops from Marvel at least. But this time we got Peter Parker and the symbiote suit, half and half. You see one half's obviously the symbiote suit, the other half is Peter Parker, and he's got a little camera there. I just think they look pretty cool. So Marvel Pop 1478. Marvel Pop number 1312. This is from Loki season 2. And it's just Loki. He's got his little suit. Kind of stylized and posed pretty uniquely to the character. But yeah, Loki. From Deadpool and Wolverine, we got a much requested character. Of course, when this movie came out, people lost their mind over it, but we got Deadpool and Wolverine, 1495. We got Blade, the vampire hunter. Super cool. It's clobbering time with this Funko Pop number 1516 from the Fantastic Four First Steps. We got the Thing. We got a little suit there. Yeah, just looks unbelievably cool. It'd be cool if we got a version of him with the beard. That'd be funny. All right, from the Marvel Classics line, we got the Hulk. This is Marvel Pop 1420. And you can see we got Bruce Banner in there. Hulk looking all menacing. I forgot that all the Marvel and Disney Pops are like bobbleheads. So it's kind of funny. But super cool looking Hulk. From the Spider-Man, the 90s cartoon. We got a pretty iconic one here. Funko original Spider-Man with a symbiote suit. He's got the blue lining, shading, the deco. They really knocked it out of the park with this one. So yeah, Funko Pop, Spider-Man 1501. We got a glow-in-the-dark one here, and this is Marvel Pop 1445. This is Spider-Man in his Fear Itself suit, which I'm going to test it out here and see how well it glows. Alright, I've had the light on him for like a minute here, which I probably need longer, but we're going to see if it even works. So here we go. You can see he's got a little bit of glow. I mean, that is kind of a reflection from my TV, but you can see his eyes there. That's pretty neat, I suppose. Here we got another Hulk. This time it's Bruce Banner. Marvel Pop 1417. And like some of the other ones I've shown off in this video, he's got a little air, whatever you want to call them, speech bubble. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Pretty funny. Also from the Marvel Spider-Man 90s comics, we got another Funko exclusive or a Funko original. Spider-Man 1502. Iconic, super iconic character with the perfect, this is a perfect Funko Pop. This is the Green Goblin. Definitely one of Spider-Man's most famous villains. Especially in this TV show, they really nailed the look. Looks very 90s. We got another Spider-Man here. This is Marvel Pop 1449. This is just Spider-Man, but he's got Sandwich the dog. I think that's what his name is. So yeah, little Spidey floating around. Yeah, a little dog in tow. Pretty funny. Here we got a Guardians of the Galaxy Funko Pop. This is Pop number 65. This is Dancing Groot. And yeah, I had this one before. Sold it. Now I have it again. Definitely one that I regretted getting rid of. So I had to get it again. I love Guardians. Another Spider-Man we got from the Avengers Endgame. We got the Iron Spider, of course the suit that Tony Stark builds for Peter Parker. Spider-Man, it is incredible looking. Marvel Pop number 1433. Again with these split, versions of characters, which I really like this one. This one's unique to me. So we got Logan / Wolverine. And my favorite thing I think about this is it's the yellow and that brown or like dark red suit or whatever, that is probably my favorite suit that Wolverine wears as far as color scheme. But super badass pop for sure. From the Daredevil Born Again TV series, we got the iconic Punisher. Daredevil Born Again, 1545. We got the Punisher, the iconic actor. I can't remember his name. Is back. He was just on Saturday Night's Main Event. But yeah, he looks super cool. Another blast from the past, another Marvel Classics. I love how clean and how simple this line is. We got the Black Panther, so yeah. And he's got his iconic pose going on there. This whole line of the Marvel Classics, I hope they keep doing it because it rocks so hard. Marvel Pop 1418. You will probably be seeing doubles of something like this, so I apologize. We got Spider-Man, well, from Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, the Disney Plus show. We got 1529. This is Spider-Man with his Oscorp suit. Look how cool that is. White and clean. He's got the white and black attack going on there. Funko original. Arguably one of the best Funko Pops in my entire collection because of how classic, how simple it is. We've got Spider-Man, and this is Marvel, the 80 Years Collection, which, big fan of that line. $5.93. We got just regular Spider-Man, and he's got his iconic leaping pose with the webs coming out from underneath his arms from his suit. Really, really iconic. Here we got an Entertainment Earth exclusive pop. We've got Peter Parker here in his Velocity suit from the Spider-Man video game, which I'm just finishing up now. About to play the whole trilogy, but that is such a cool looking suit. Spider-Man, $9.74. This is by far got to be one of my favorite originals, or whatever you want to call it, that Funko has dropped recently. But we got Spider-Man. I mean, this is definitely a Funko original. Marvel 1525. We got Spider-Man with the symbiote suit taking over him. The little Venom's head there popping out the side. Man, what a badass Funko Pop. From the Fantastic Four movie, First Steps, we've got Fantastic Four 1518. We got the Silver Surfer, and of course she's got to be on her surfboard. Pretty sleek design. Really dig her character in the movie. Really dig this Funko Pop. Another split pop we've got from Marvel's Avengers, the Infinity Saga. 1542, we've got Bro Thor / Thor. And to be honest with you, I didn't know that this was going to be the one that I ordered. I had a pretty good deal on the Funko website, and I'm kind of glad that I did the double one, because you get two for the price of one. Two iconic Thor looks in one Funko Pop. Again, from the Fantastic Four movie, First Steps, we got 1517, we got the Human Torch. And the Human Torch actually looks incredible, and it's got some weight to it for sure. Heavier Funko Pop. This might actually be the duplicate that I was talking about. This is from the Spider-Man 2 game, 1025. We got the anti-Venom suit, Peter Parker, Spider-Man. Another one with the all-white suit with the black accents. Looks pretty badass if you ask me. Here is another one from the Winter Convention, limited edition. I think there wasn't a number on these, but this is the Miles Morales. This is the Vibranium suit, 1565. Wow. The blues and the reds really look cool on him. Although I haven't played Spider-Man 2 yet. This acts as a spoiler for me, but this is the black suit Harry Osborn from the Spider-Man 2 game, 1027. Kind of got a little bit of a crouched pose going on there. I originally did not pick this one up in my massive Funko order, but I had to after seeing the movie. We got Fantastic Four's Herbie, 564. It's actually a really funny, adorable pop, honestly. Pretty cool. This is actually a Funko exclusive Marvel Pop. This is Marvel Pop 111C. Whatever the heck that means. I actually got this guy for $10, and it came in a little collector tin with some pins and some other cool stuff, but Funko exclusive Deadpool, and this is Deadpool in his original pose. Seems recolored, redone. The box is incredible. all that detail. But yeah, this is from the Marvel Pop Classics line, which big fan of again. From Spider-Man No Way Home, this is Funko Pop number 1165. This is the Green Goblin, Harry Osborn, of course, played by the iconic Willem Dafoe, and he's doesn't have his mask on, his helmet, and he's riding around in his little speeder there, so really unique. Here we got a random DC one thrown in the whole mix, and that's probably just because I got a recent Funko order in. This is from the WinterCon as well. The only one I didn't get from that was the Harry Potter, to be honest with you. But this is the Thomas Wayne Batman, Flashpoint Batman, $5.97. One of my favorite comic arcs, pretty iconic. Thomas Wayne. From the Daredevil Born Again TV show, we got Funko Pop number 1544. This is Kingpin. He has all white suit, his little bald dome going on there. Oh yeah. You know I had to find this one. After seeing Fantastic Four, I had to get the Thing in his trench coat, and I'm absolutely just a big fan of just this look. It's iconic for the Thing character. You know, comic book fans around the world know this look, so pretty cool for them to include that in Fantastic Four. First Steps, Pop number 1524. From Spider-Man No Way Home, we've got Funko Pop 1163. This is Doc Ock, better known as Dr. Octavius, whatever. I don't ever remember. They change it. But we just call him Doc Ock in this house. With this cool, you know, arms and whatnot. I don't know if they made a comic book version of this as a Funko Pop, so I wanted to grab this for sure. So when I ordered this, I didn't realize that it was a special edition Make-A-Wish Spider-Man, but that's what we got. We got a Pops Love, something like that. I just liked it for the suit design. It was pretty cool. The blue, metallic, different shades of blue. Yeah, it's like a Make-A-Wish Funko Pop, which is quite interesting. One of the coolest damn pops in the whole collection, for sure, is this Eddie Brock, Venom, and obviously this is, you know, from many iconic scenes from the Venom movies, I guess, where, you know, we are Venom and they're talking together. Yeah, half Eddie Brock's face coming through. Venom Pop number 363. We got another Sam Wilson, Captain America from Brave New World. We just got him kind of in his iconic fighting pose with his wings out, his shield, his glasses. All comes together. Captain America 1364. And what would all these Funko Pops be from the Fantastic Four movie if you didn't have Mr. Fantastic? 15, of course, played by the iconic Pedro Pascal, America's or Hollywood's sweetheart right now, it seems like. But yeah, they nailed the likeness of that character immensely. He's got his arms stretching out there. Really like this one. Got another Deadpool here. This is Deadpool Pop number 1413. It's an Entertainment Earth exclusive. We got Deadpool in his classic, you know, his pose there, but if you look close, you can see the picture he's holding is of Wolverine. So that made me laugh quite a bit, just because of their relationship, for sure. We got another one from Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. This one is just Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, and he's you know, swinging from web to web. That suit is so cool. The design is perfect. I like this one. Spider-Man Pop 1526. We got another Venom here. This is Venom Marvel Pop 1469. This is an Entertainment Earth exclusive. This is Venom, and he glows in the dark. I'm guessing, you know, the green on his tongue glows in the dark, but I don't really have time to show it off. Maybe if you ask in the comments down below, I could do a special video or a short for that, but I love this pop quite a bit. Up next, from the Fantastic Four First Steps movie, or just Fantastic Four in general, we've got Doctor Doom 561, and yeah, big year for Doctor Doom coming up in the big 2026 with Avengers, the new Avengers movie coming out. Yeah, this one's gonna be special. We got another symbiote here, and this time we've got Carnage from the second Venom movie. This is from Venom Let There Be Carnage, of course, Cletus Cassidy. $889, and it's really uniquely sculpted for sure. From the Spider-Man No Way Home movie, we got Electro here, and yeah, he's got his powers in full motion. I'm seeing this pop's going for like 50 right now. It's crazy. I paid like $6 for him, something like that. Spider-Man No Way Home, $11.64. Again, from the Disney Plus, Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. We got Peter Parker here, and this Peter in particular, he's all, you know, in his regular attire. Of course, he's got the Spidey mask though coming out of his backpack. Funko Original, $15.31. From the Spider-Man 2 video game, $971. This is Peter Parker with the Advanced Suit 2.0. And you can see he's got elements of Advanced Suit plus the Iron Spider, and that dark red and the blues really make this one stand out. From Daredevil Born Again TV show, pop number 1546, we've got Bullseye in his iconic attire, $15.46. Here we've got from the Marvel Classics line, we've got Marvel Pop number 1421. We got Iron Man, and he's got his iconic attire on there for sure. That's great. Here we got quite the large Funko Pop. This is a Target exclusive from the Captain America Brave New World movie. This is Red Hulk, and I think this is like a deluxe or a 6-inch pop, but man, the hype behind this movie was crazy when Red Hulk was in it. Just saying. Captain America Brave New World, $13.38. And we are going to round out this portion of this video, or just the video in general, with the Galactus Funko Pop from the Fantastic Four movie First Steps, $15.19. It's the supersized Galactus, and he looks menacing, just like he did in the movie. Alright, got a couple more to show off here that I picked up over the week. Nothing crazy, but I did pre-order this Terrifier 3 Art the Clown, this bloody Hot Topic exclusive. He's got the Santa hat and the Santa Claus face as a Christmas sweater. Apparently it's kind of hard to get as of right now is standing, but yeah, I had to show this one off too. Terrifier 3, 1935. Because I missed the first round of collecting the Infinity Saga stuff, of course, when it was initially around. We got this Steve Rogers / Captain America Funko Pop. I do kind of like this split series. I think it's pretty neat. So yeah, Infinity Saga, $15.12. And then also from that series, this is the Tony Stark / Iron Man Funko Pop. So he's got, of course, best of both worlds here, holding on to his mask and the normal human portrait. It's pretty neat looking Funko. $15.69. I don't have a lot from the games, the Spider-Man games, but I do plan on getting more at some point. But I did find this one to be one of the best suits in the Spider-Man game. This is the Spirit Spider. Quite enjoyed the look of this. It's unique, it's different, pretty cool. So yeah, Spider-Man game, $4.67, Spirit Spider. And then this week I went and picked up one of the older Funko Collector Corps series, the Marvel ones, which had 2 Funko Pops in it, and it's the Wolverine. This is Wolverine, or Marvel Pop 1372, and this is Wolverine from Fatal Attractions. He's got that comic shading going on, unique pose. It's pretty neat. And then also in that box is Marvel Pop 1376, and this is another Wolverine, and it just says Wolverine, so it's part of the 50 years collection. And he does have this yellow and brown suit, so, and he's kind of posed in a unique pose there. Really dig that one. Alright folks, that is it. That's all I got. So yeah, definitely let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Not a massive collection, I mean, it's pretty big, but you know, I have almost 300 pops at this point. But you know, it's humble, I'd like to say, So definitely let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Please, I encourage you to subscribe if you feel the need, and you know, follow me for more Funko Pop adventures and more hauls and pickups and whatnot. So anyway, peace out, y'all.